Yo, what up? This is Change. A lot of people have been asking me to do some mixing tutorials, you know what I'm saying, on rap, hip-hop kind of vibe, because that's probably 95% of what I do. So a lot of people have been asking me, you know, could I put some stuff together just to show what I do in a normal mixing session. And today I'm in a session working on the Scribbling Idiots album. Love working on the record so far, but I'm working on the final parts of the record, and I thought I'd put together a little video tutorial for y'all to check out. And I'm working on a track called Residual, and I thought I'd let y'all know what's up during this session. Should be a short session. It's only like 20 tracks on this one, so I'll let y'all peep game and see what's good. The monitor's on, you know what I'm saying? See how I'm feeling about the overall track, and then I'll start breaking things down from segments.
I see my 9 to 5 residual just never seems reasonable. Pop ups and quickest thing my boss gets to read the full. He thinks my life saves too, forever never full. Until I'm on the clear, my mind no longer gives control. All a bunch of slaves, so I'm saving up to get a new bucket seat truck with heat and possibly a hitch to pull. My kids to school, yelling like riding in a double tool. W ride and hide if I become so see I drive the big cheese. Let's believe it's not settled.
Now from here, what I want to do is I want to start breaking things down by segments. I think Theory has it produced this track. What up, Theo? If I go into the drum track here, I can solo things out. In the drum track, unfortunately, I don't know if Theo sampled a break beat or what, but I got the kick and the snare and the hi-hat shaker. I got the shaker all on the same track, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, the sub mix on the drums isn't real great, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is control the drum sounds. So I'm going to go into the effects rack and bring up a parametric equalizer so that I can kind of play with the different frequencies and get the sound that I want to get. I want to bring that snare down a little bit. The kick sounds nice. The snare is just a little bit too harsh in my opinion right now, so I want to pull that down. I want to set my parametric EQ to flat at absolute 0 and solo this track out and listen to it so I can manipulate the sounds overall. Now, since I want to pull that snare sound down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the parametric EQ and I'm going to set me a second reference point here. I've got one reference point on the low end. I'm going to set another reference point up about 2500 hertz. So I can kind of control that general area where the snare is snapping in. And I'm going to try and bring that down just a few decibels so I can pull that snare hit down. Now what I did was I scaled down about 1000 hertz. I'm at 1600 hertz right now with a Q of 200. And I pulled that part down about 15 decibels, and you can really hear the difference. The snap isn't as harsh. There's not as much high-end resonance on it, and it's got a much better, fuller sound that way. Sort of killed a bit of that reverb that was on it as well. Wasn't really feeling that reverb, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a little bit too much for the mix, so I got that pulled down. And that should do it really for the drum track. The low end was really pretty good on there. And now I'm going to start adding elements of the mix in, you know what I'm saying? We got, unfortunately, like I said, all the drums are on this track. So next I'm going to pull in the low end with the bass and get those two to play nicely together in the mix. solo the bass track out here. If you listen to it, I don't know if you can hear it on the video or not. It's got some real low rumble on it. It's a very muddy mix in the bass. I don't know if it's a MIDI sample or if he pulled it from a record. It's real muddy. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean up that bass a little bit. We're going to throw another parametric equalizer on that track for the bass. What we're going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to run a cut at about 20 hertz and pull that down about 15 decibels with a Q of about 10 hertz. And as you can see, as you can hear, hopefully you can hear it on the video, it really took that low end rumble out. It's got a much better presence now. It's more crisp, and there's no added rumble through the speakers. And most people can't hear that anyway. And it's what it does in the track is it just makes things muddy. It takes up RMS in the overall mix, and it's not needed. So I don't think I'm gonna have to use any kind of compression on this bass track right now. As far as these two are playing together, it sounds real nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more stuff into the mix. The main sample here is another mono track, so might have to do some tricks to widen that up a little bit and make it sound real nice in the mix.